So when you started, like, I mean, you started your business and got successful, but
Right.
it's not like, but that's like really skipping a lot of the hard times, right? Like,
Yeah.
like that's what I want to hear, man. I want to
Okay.
hear like when you started that first kiosk, like what it was like,
Right.
how many hours you were putting in, what it took
Right.
for it to get busy, and then I want to hear when they kicked you out of the mall.
Right.
When you went down to Atlanta, you had to start this catering business. It's not like
Right.
this customer's lining up.
No.
No one even knows who you are down there.
Absolutely.
It's like
absolutely.
So there's like major points of adversity. Like that that's the meat of who you are, man.
Right.
Like, that's what I want to hear.
Right.
So we'll get into all the details, but go back to when you started that first kiosk, man. I want to hear like what.
Okay.
You bought this donut machine and what happens.
So I brought the donut machine. I didn't really have cash. I used credit to do that.
You broke.
Yeah, of course. The guy just fired me.
Yeah.
And I actually had to, get the money up to do that. Now, I was married at the time. My wife had a great job at the post office. But there's a difference when you're an entrepreneur and you get with somebody that's used to having a 9-to-5, retiring, pension. It kind of creates a conflict. So to convince a person, like, this is what I'm going to do, and they're like, really? I said, yeah, I'm going to make this work. So, I go get the donut machine. The first day, I remember the first day we opened up at the Coliseum. I opened it up with a friend of mine who was like my, I would say partner. His name is Kirby Davis. He helped build the store. The first day we made $344. Doc, that's
pretty good actually, right, for your first day.
Yeah. But it was during Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas season.
Yeah.
You could not tell me and Kirby that we were not going to be millionaires. Like we counted that money 1,000 times and just kept counting it. We were so excited about it. But then after Christmas season, you know what happens? It dies down. So we were struggling.
So you have to pay rent every month.
We had to pay rent every month.
Okay. Do you have employees?
Yeah, we had employees. At one time though, we had some volunteers. One of my good friends, Joanne Davis, she would always come on Saturdays for 3 years, work for nothing. And then I would have other people in the neighborhood who knew me who would just come out and help out also. So we had a lot of help, but just the sales just wasn't there. There were times when I had to borrow money, I had to take money from Peter to pay Paul. But my vision was that this was going to work. The thing about it, I never had a plan B. To this day, I don't have a plan B. They tell you in school you have to have a plan B. I think that's a bunch of BS. You have to be focused. You got to cut the bridges because this has to work.
Right.
And that's what I did. Always my vision was no matter what goes on, being behind in rent, owing taxes, stuff like that. I always stay vigilant to what it is I want to do.
So how long did it take that first go around when you're at the Coliseum Mall? How long does it take till you're kind of flush, making payroll, you're paying your taxes, you're paying your rent, and you have some left over for yourself?
It took, since I had Cousins Dozen 20, it took 20 years. I mean, even now, what's going on. I'm still, I wouldn't say struggling. I'm making my way.
Right.
I have a footing, and what I've learned how to do was to develop a team. We call the Dream Team. And DREAM is the acronym for Donuts Rule Everything Around Me.
I like that.
I got a good group of people that I'm working with that's going to take it to the next level. And that's one of the things I didn't have when I was doing Cousins Dozen by myself. Didn't have a team. I wanted to do everything myself.
So when did you put that team together?
I would say within the last year.
Okay.
And it was people that came to me that wanted to be part of this. We're going to put, everything in it and stuff like that. And, we're going to make this thing work,